Guys, I know it's been a minute since we all talked, but I could really use your help with something.
He lives. The elusive Alex Murphy returns from the digital grave.
Alex, good to hear from you. Everything okay?
Not really. My grandfather passed away last week. The one with the lake house we used to visit.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I know you two were close. You doing all right?
Hanging in there. It was expected he was 92. But here's the thing. He left me the lake property.
That's a good thing, right? That place was gorgeous, if a bit rustic.
Well, yes and no. I'm actually having it demolished. But I need to clear out all his stuff first. And there's a ton of it.
Demolished? But what about our retirement plan? The Grandpa Murphy Old Folks Home for Wayward Friends.
Trust me, it's for the best. Place is falling apart, but I could really use help clearing it out. Any chance you guys could spare a weekend?
When were you thinking? I could potentially do next weekend. It would be nice to see everyone.
I'm in. Been too long since the gang was together. Plus, many hands make light work.
How much stuff are we talking? What kind of timeline do you have? Is it just furniture or personal items too?
Everything. Furniture, clothes, books, 50 plus years of accumulation. Demolition scheduled in 2 weeks, so next weekend would be perfect.
Count me in. I'll bring the beer and the ghost hunting equipment. That place always gave me the creeps at night.
Tyler, don't start. Not every old house is haunted. Some are just old.
Says the girl who refused to sleep in the downstairs bedroom because you heard breathing in the walls.
To be fair, that house does make weird noises. Remember the summer after sophomore year, when we all thought someone was walking on the roof?
It was raccoons. I checked. Now can we focus on logistics? Alex, how long should we plan to stay?
If everyone could come Friday evening through Sunday, that should give us enough time. I'll provide food and drinks, and my grandfather kept all the bedrooms furnished.
Great, I'll make a supply list. We'll need boxes, tape, markers, cleaning supplies, trash bags. Are we sorting items for donation?
Whatever isn't sentimental can be donated. He was pretty specific in his will about me personally going through everything. Something about protecting the property legacy. Old man stuff, I guess.
Is the place even livable? It's been, 6 years since we were all there? Does it have running water? Electricity?
All utilities still on. Caretaker's been maintaining it. It's dusty, but everything works.
Your grandpa had a caretaker for a house nobody lived in? Rich people things. Will this mysterious caretaker be joining our fun?
No, he's been let go. It's just us for the weekend.
I'm looking forward to it, despite the circumstances. One last weekend at Murphy Lake.
I'll start an official plan. We can all drive up Friday. Should we carpool or meet there?
Actually, if everyone could drive separately, that would be better. Then you can leave whenever if you need to.
Address still the same? That unmarked road was impossible to find last time.
I'll send detailed directions. Cell service is spotty at best out there, so download offline maps. And guys, thanks for doing this. It means a lot. Grandfather always liked you all. Said friends like you were perfect for the property.
Hey, just checking in. How are you really holding up with everything?
Honestly, it's complicated. There's some weird stuff with the will.
Weird how? Like legal issues?
Not exactly legal, more like strange conditions. Grandfather was very specific that I personally have to oversee clearing the property. Can't hire services or anything. Have to go through every item myself.
That seems oddly controlling. Even for your grandfather. Any reason why?
That's the thing. He was always secretive about certain parts of the property. Always said family legacy was a responsibility not to be outsourced. Whatever that means.
Family drama about the demolition? I remember you mentioning some relatives weren't happy.
My Uncle Robert has been fighting it. Says the property should stay in the family. Be preserved exactly as it is. He's furious I'm tearing it down.
But it's your decision, right? Your grandfather left it to you.
Yeah, but there's a catch. The full inheritance only comes through if I handle the property according to tradition, whatever that means. Substantial money tied to following his instructions exactly.
How substantial, if you don't mind me asking?
7 figures, plus some family holdings, trust fund stuff. And honestly, I could use it after grad school debt.
Wow, I see why you're being careful then. Following the letter of the will.
Exactly. I just want to get through this weekend, clear the place properly, get the inheritance settled, then move on.
What was your grandfather like? You never talked about him much, even when we visited.
Stern, regimented. Everything had to be a certain way. Certain rooms we couldn't enter as kids. Specific rules about the property, especially the lake.
I remember he seemed intense. That time he caught us near the boathouse. Never seen you look so scared.
He had his reasons, I guess. Protective of his space. The property's been in our family for generations. He took the caretaking part very seriously, always talking about continuing the traditions.
Did you spend much time there as a kid? Before college, I mean.
Not really. Just occasional weekends, always under strict supervision. He and my dad had a falling out when I was young. The whole extended family stopped visiting. I was the only one he maintained contact with.
Why you specifically? Family favorite?
He said I had the right temperament, whatever that means. Always gave me special attention, taught me about the property, the lake, said someday I'd understand the family responsibility.
That sounds ominous, but maybe just old man talk?
Probably. He got more cryptic toward the end, kept talking about how I'd see things differently after he was gone, how I'd appreciate what he built. Really glad you guys are coming with me. Makes this whole thing easier. Having friends there.
Happy to help. We'll make it as painless as possible. Maybe even find some good memories in the process.
Yeah, just ignore any weird stuff you might find. Grandfather was eccentric. Had some odd hobbies. Photography, taxidermy, that kind of thing.
No worries. We've all got family weirdness. No judgment here.
Thanks, man. Means a lot. This weekend will be good. Perfect chance for proper goodbyes. To grandfather, to the property, to that chapter of life.
Exactly. One last lake house weekend. For old time's sake.
For old time's sake. And new beginnings.
Everyone on the road? Check in when you're heading out. I'm leaving now. GPS says arrival in 3 hours.
Been driving for 30 minutes already. Got the ultimate road trip playlist going. Mostly horror movie soundtracks, setting the mood.
Just left. Traffic looks clear. Tyler, please tell me you're joking about the soundtrack.
On my way. Running about 20 minutes behind. Had to get gas.
Thanks for doing this, everyone. Remember to download offline maps. Service disappears about 30 miles from the property.
Already downloaded. I also researched the lake's history. Did you know it used to be called Whispering Waters before your family renamed it? Apparently there's local legends about it.
Spill the creepy details. Is it haunted? Built on an ancient burial ground? Cursed by a witch?
Actually, there have been a few disappearances over the years. Hikers, campers, even some locals. Going back decades. Probably just urban legends, though.
First time hearing this. Grandfather never mentioned anything like that. Just follow my directions exactly. The GPS will try to route you wrong near the end.
Passing through Somerset now. These roads are getting narrower by the mile. How far out is this place exactly?
The isolation is part of the charm. Remember all the stars at night? No light pollution.
Update. These roads are rough. My poor car. Oh, wait. Just passed a weird roadside shrine thing? Like a memorial with photos? Did anyone else see that?
There are a few of those along the route. Local traditions. Nothing important.
Wait, I just passed one too. Several young women's photos. Are they accident memorials?
Probably. The roads can be dangerous in winter. Just keep following my directions. Turn right at the unmarked gravel road after mile marker 37. Not where your GPS says?
Seriously losing service out here. Haven't seen another car in 20 minutes. Or any houses. Just dense forest.
My GPS just glitched out. Says recalculating over and over. Never seen that before. Are we sure this place actually exists?
Hey guys, having some car trouble. Weird clicking noise from the engine, but I'll keep going. Too far in to turn back now.
You'll be fine. Almost everyone gets that on these roads. Just keep driving. How far out is everyone?
GPS says 30 minutes, but I don't trust it anymore. These unmarked turns are confusing.
Just turned on to what I think is the final road, unless I'm trespassing on someone's property, in which case I may be shot. Tell my story bravely.
This road isn't on any map. Are we sure this is right? It looks abandoned.
Trust me, almost there. You'll see the property marker soon. Stone pillar with an M carved in it.
Found it, though that M looks more like a symbol, like some cult stuff. Just saying.
I see the house. Wait, Alex, this place looks different. It's in way better condition than I remember.
Just arrived. This doesn't look like a house that needs demolishing. It looks practically new.
The grounds are perfectly maintained. Wasn't expecting that.
Whoa, this place got an upgrade. Fancy security cameras and everything. Your grandpa went high-tech?
He made some improvements over the years. Don't worry about the exterior. It's the inside that needs work. Come in through the main entrance. I'll meet you all there.
Hey, you awake? I can't sleep.
Wide awake. This place feels off. Can't put my finger on why.
Good, I thought it was just me. Have you noticed how Alex acts? Like he knows this house inside out?
Yes. He said he rarely visited, but he knew exactly where everything is, down to which floorboards creak.
And all those locked rooms. Just storage, he says. But changes the subject when I asked what's stored.
Did you see all the hunting trophies? Not just deer and fish. Some didn't even have labels. And those photographs in the study. All those women at the lake.
I saw those, dating back decades. But they all look similar somehow. Like they were selected for certain features.
The property is strange too. Much bigger than Alex described. Those paths through the woods. Leading to what?
I'm hearing strange sounds. Like scratching in the walls. Or whispers. Could be the pipes, I guess.
Old houses make noises. But that doesn't explain the security. Did you see the camera system? Motion sensors everywhere. For a supposedly abandoned property?
And the basement. Why is it off limits? Structurally unsafe, but everything else is perfect? I don't buy it.
James tried to go down earlier. Alex practically tackled him. Said something could wake up down there. Then played it off as a joke.
The whole demolition story feels weird too. Why tear down a perfectly maintained house? On valuable lakefront property? Makes no financial sense.
And why did we all need to drive separately? He was so insistent. Like he needed us to have our own cars.
What's really bothering me is how he watches us. When he thinks we're not looking, almost evaluating.
I caught that too. That smile when Tyler cut himself on that old frame. Like he was pleased, then immediately concerned when Tyler looked up.
I found a notebook in my room, hidden in the desk drawer, with descriptions of people, physical characteristics, personalities. Some were circled in red.
What did you do with it?
Put it back exactly as I found it. Didn't want him to know I saw it, but I took photos.
Those descriptions, they almost sound like us. Analytical female, observant, methodical. Skeptical female, questions everything.
I noticed that too. And listen, have you gotten a good look at the caretaker's cottage? I can see it from my window. There's definitely someone in there. Saw a light move past the window.
I thought Alex said the caretaker was gone. Should we tell the others?
Not yet. I don't want to panic everyone, especially Tyler. Let's gather more information first. We start clearing the main rooms tomorrow. Maybe we'll find answers.
Agreed. And let's stick together. No one goes off alone, especially with Alex.
This is probably nothing. Just an old house with weird vibes, and I'm being paranoid.
Maybe, but my intuition is screaming, and it's never wrong. Just stay alert and keep your phone charged. I don't care what Alex says about the outlets being old.
Will do. Wait, did you hear that? Footsteps in the hallway.
It's 3 a.m. Everyone should be asleep. Check your door lock.
Already did. Try to get some sleep. Talk in the morning. If we're being ridiculous, this will be a funny story later.
And if we're not?
Day 1, cleaning crew assemble. What's everyone's zone? I've got the upstairs bedrooms. Finding some weird old people stuff up here.
I'm tackling the main floor study. So many books and papers. Alex, do you want me to sort these or just box everything?
Just put it all in boxes. I'll go through it later. Don't worry about organizing.
I've got the sitting room. Your grandfather had some interesting taste. A lot of old maps of the property. Did you know there are tunnels marked on these?
Those are probably just old drainage systems. Nothing important. I can take those maps when you're done.
I'm in the office. There's a lot of locked drawers. Alex, do you have keys?
Check the desktop drawer. Small wooden box. But some things are private family matters. Just set those aside for me.
Guys, I just found something. The wall in the main upstairs hall. It sounds hollow behind the bookcase, like there's space back there.
That's just how old houses are built. Don't waste time investigating. We have a lot to get through.
Too late. I already moved it. There's a whole hidden room back here. WTF.
What's in it, Tyler?
Boxes. Lots of boxes. Full of photographs. Like hundreds of photographs. All of women at the lake.
They go back decades.
Different cameras, different eras, but all similar looking women.
Those are just my grandfather's photography hobby. He was an amateur portrait photographer. Put everything back and continue with the assigned rooms, please.
Why hide them behind a fake wall then? And who are all these women? They're all posed the same way. By the lake, looking uncomfortable.
Local models, probably. He did some magazine work in his youth. It's really not important.
These file cabinets in the sitting room, they're full of notebooks, journals with dates and weird codes, going back to the 1970s.
I'm looking at one now. There are dates, descriptions, some kind of code system, and all these women's names. With measurements?
Please put those back. Those are private. Family business records. Nothing relevant to our work here.
Alex, your grandfather's photography hobby is super creepy. All these women look scared, and there are notes on the backs, acquisition date and processing date. What does that even mean?
It's just photography terminology.
I take photos for a living. That is not photography terminology.
I found something in the office, behind another fake panel. Maps of the surrounding area, with locations marked, and dates that match the journals.
I just went for a walk around the property. This place is way bigger than you described. Those outbuildings past the trees. You never mentioned those. What are they?
Storage, equipment, off limits for safety reasons. And guys, seriously, we need to focus on the main house. The personal items aren't important.
Alex, these photographs match news clippings I found about missing women over the past 50 years. In this area, same women, same dates.
Guys, in these more recent photos, that's the lake right outside. These women were here.
You're all overreacting. This is exactly why I wanted to handle this myself. My grandfather was eccentric, but this is ridiculous.
I think we should look in the basement. I know you said it's unsafe, but I need to see what's down there.
Absolutely not. The basement is structurally unsound. No one goes down there. End of discussion.
What about these locked out buildings? They're not on any property plans, but they look recently used.
Drop it, all of you. I need some air. Keep packing. Just the furniture and basic items. Leave everything else.
Did anyone else notice? He just took all the journals James found and locked them in his car. I saw from the window.
I think we need to investigate further. When Alex isn't around, this doesn't feel right.
Agreed. Something is very wrong here. Meet in Tyler's room after dinner. Don't tell Alex.
James, you awake? Need to talk about Alex.
Yeah, I'm up. Can't sleep after today. Those photographs.
It's not just the photos. Have you been watching Alex? Like really watching him when he thinks no one's looking?
What do you mean exactly? He's been stressed, but that's understandable.
No, this is something else. I caught him talking to himself earlier, or not to himself. Like he was having a conversation with someone who isn't here.
Maybe on the phone? Reception's spotty, but possible.
No phone, whispering into empty rooms. And when I walked in, he jumped like I caught him doing something wrong. then made up some excuse about checking for mold.
That is weird. Now that you mention it, I heard him last night around 3 a.m. in the hallway.
That's not even the creepiest part. I saw him through the window last night from my room. He went outside at like 2 a.m., down to the lake.
Doing what?
Some kind of ritual thing, had candles set up, was kneeling at the water, talking to it, then submerged something in the water. Looked like a book or journal.
Okay, that's definitely not normal. Did you ask him about it?
Hell no, he'd just deny it. But there's more. I snuck into the room he told us not to enter when he went for supplies in town.
And?
It's like a control center in there. Monitors showing the property, security camera feeds, motion detectors. This is not normal for a lake house demolition.
I overheard something too. He was on the phone, didn't see me around the corner, talking about preparations being almost complete. And the family will be satisfied with the selections. Then mentioned all our names.
What? Our names specifically?
Yes.
That's insane. But it gets worse. I found these carved into door frames throughout the house. Megan says they're protection symbols. But protecting from what?
I also found stuff in the attic. When I was looking for more boxes, women's clothing, lots of it. Different sizes, different styles. Some looks decades old, some looks recent, all neatly preserved, like a collection.
Did any of you notice that Alex never actually cleans anything? He pretends to work, but he's really just watching us, taking notes. I saw his notebook. He's writing down everything we do.
And he keeps blocking us from certain areas. The basement, the outbuildings, the caretaker's cottage. What's he hiding?
I found newspaper clippings too, hidden in the attic, dating back to the 1960s, all about missing persons cases around this lake. Third woman vanishes near Whisper Lake. That's this lake.
Did you see how he reacted when Danielle cut herself, moving those boxes? He just stared at the blood, then collected the tissue she used. When she wasn't looking, put it in his pocket.
What should we do? Tell the girls. Try to leave?
I say we suggest leaving. First thing tomorrow. Make up an excuse. Work emergency or something. See how he reacts.
What if he won't let us leave? The cars are parked way down that access road. We'd have to get past him. And who knows what else?
You think he'd actually try to stop us? You think he's dangerous? This is Alex, our friend.
I don't know who this is anymore. The Alex I knew wouldn't have hidden rooms full of stalker photos, or perform weird rituals at the lake, or lie about everything.
Let's stay alert. Watch him closely. I'll talk to Megan and Danielle. Quietly suggest we leave. See where it goes.
I'm sleeping with my door locked, and a chair against it. Just saying. If I mysteriously disappear tonight, it wasn't an accident.
Same. And Tyler, don't go anywhere alone, especially with Alex, until we figure this out.
Emergency group chat. Someone slashed all our tires. Every single car. All 4 tires each.
What? Are you serious? I just checked mine. Same thing. Clean cuts. Not like we ran over something.
This wasn't an accident. This was deliberate. Where's Alex?
He said he was checking the boathouse, but I can't find him. Anyone seen him?
My car keys are gone too. They were on the kitchen counter. Now they're not. Anyone take them by mistake?
All our keys are missing. I checked everyone's jackets, bags, nothing.
I tried calling RA. No cell service suddenly. Was working spotty before. Now completely dead.
The landline is cut. I just checked. Wire is physically severed.
I found something under the kitchen sink. Cell signal jammers. Professional grade. Recently installed.
What the actual hell is happening? Is this Alex's idea of a joke? Because I'm not laughing.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Why are you all inside? Thought we were continuing the clearing out.
Alex, all our tires are slashed. All our keys are missing. The phone line is cut. And there are literal signal jammers in the house. Explain, now.
What? That's crazy. Must be local vandals. They sometimes target empty properties. Probably kids from town. I'll call someone to help.
How? There's no phone service, no cell service, and we're 15 miles from the nearest house.
There's a radio in the caretaker's cottage. I can try that. Everyone just stay calm.
Alex, this doesn't make sense. These are precision cuts on the tires, professional signal jammers, cut phone lines. This isn't random vandalism.
And how did these vandals get our keys? From inside the house? While we were all here, without anyone seeing them?
Look, I don't know what happened, but there are people who don't want this property sold. My family has enemies, competitors. Just let me handle it.
I checked the emergency kit in my trunk. The satellite phone is gone. Someone took it. Only you knew I had it, Alex.
I don't know what you're implying, but I'm just as stuck here as you are. Let me go check the cottage radio. We'll get help. Just stay put.
Don't go alone. I'll come with you.
No, I mean, it's faster if I go myself. You all stay together, for safety.
We need to search the outbuildings, find communication equipment, or tools to fix a car, something to get us out of here.
I'm checking the garage. There must be tools there, maybe even a vehicle we missed.
I'm going to keep trying for cell signal. Maybe if I get to higher ground. That hill behind the property might get above the jammer range.
Don't go alone. Buddy system from now on. No one goes anywhere solo, including you, Alex.
Fine, whatever makes you comfortable. I'll take James to the cottage then. The rest of you stay in the house. It's safer.
Actually, I'll go with Tyler to check the garage. We'll meet you back at the house after.
You're all acting paranoid. This is just a setback. I'm sure there's a simple explanation. But fine, do what you want. I'll check the cottage alone.
Everyone text updates every 15 minutes. If anyone doesn't respond, we all regroup immediately. This isn't a drill.
Heading to garage now with James. We'll report back. If you don't hear from us in 20 minutes, come looking.
Megan and I are checking upstairs for better signal and to see if we can spot anyone on the property. Stay safe, everyone.
One last thing. I found these in Alex's bag. When looking for the keys, image stack of photos. They're all of us. From the past few months, he's been watching us. Long before this weekend.
Emergency update. I decoded some of the journals. It's worse than we thought. So much worse.
What did you find? Are you safe? Where are you?
Hidden in upstairs closet. Took journals from Alex's car while he was searching for us. The code wasn't actually that complex once I found the key.
What do they say? Is it about the women in the photos?
They're hunting records. That's what they call them. Hunting seasons, going back to the 1940s. Each season they would acquire women who fit specific criteria.
What kind of criteria? And who is they?
The Murphy family, Alex's entire family. They call themselves the caretakers. They select women based on physical features, personality traits, processing potential.
Processing? What does that mean? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
The dates match perfectly with the missing persons reports, the newspaper clippings. Every summer, for decades, they would hunt at least one woman, sometimes more.
This can't be real. This has to be some sick fantasy. Fiction. Alex's grandfather was delusional.
It's real. There are photos, details, trophy items listed. And look at this entry from 2018. Alexander shows promise. Beginning training phase. Demonstrates appropriate instincts and discretion.
Oh God. Are you saying Alex is part of this? That he's continuing whatever this is?
Guys, I'm in one of the outbuildings. Broken through the window. There's equipment here. Camera gear, restraints, and recent photos. From this year, women who went missing this summer. News stories I recognize. The hunting continued after the grandfather died.
Where's Alex now? Has anyone seen him? Last I saw, he was heading toward the lake.
Listen to this. From the most recent journal. Alexander's initiation requires selection of appropriate subjects. His college group provides promising candidates. Analytical female, skeptical female, loyal male, impulsive male. Perfect balance for the ceremony.
That's us. He's describing us. The cleaning out the house story, it was all a setup to get us here.
I'm going to be sick. He's been planning this for years. All those camping trips. He was studying us.
The basement. We need to see what's in the basement. That's where he doesn't want us to go. I found a hidden key in the grandfather's study, behind the portrait.
There's more. The ceremony requires continuation. The heir has to continue the family tradition by sacrificing people close to them to prove their commitment. That's us. We're the sacrifice.
I just heard something outside. Voices. More than one person. I think others have arrived.
I can see from upstairs window. 2 cars coming up the drive. Older people. A man and woman. They're greeting Alex, like they were expected.
We need to get out now. I found a boat key in this outbuilding. If we can get to the boathouse, maybe we can escape across the lake.
Wait, I just found something else. The most recent entry. Preparations complete. Alex has chosen well. The family will arrive for the continuation ceremony tomorrow night. The legacy will be secured. That's tonight.
I made it to the basement door, using the key I found. I'm going down. We'll update what I find.
Be careful. I'm trying to reach the boathouse, staying out of sight. The new arrivals are bringing things in from their car. Boxes, equipment.
According to the journals, there's a tunnel system under the house, leading to the lake. Maybe a way out.
Has anyone seen Alex in the last 10 minutes? He was heading toward my location, then disappeared. I'm hiding in a storage closet. I can hear footsteps.
Oh God. The basement. I found. It's a processing room. There are tools, medical equipment, recent items, girl's jacket from this summer, purse. ID says Rachel Miller, reported missing in June. There's a tunnel at the back. I'm gonna see where it leads. I'm in the basement. You guys need to see this. But also don't come down here. It's worse than we imagined.
What did you find? Are you safe?
Safe for now. This isn't just a basement. It's a whole complex. Multiple rooms, all equipped.
Equipped how? Actually, don't answer that. I can guess.
There's a central area with restraint chairs, medical equipment, surgical tools, all clean and organized, recently used.
How do you know it was recently used? Maybe it's old. From the grandfather.
The dates on the equipment. Some is brand new. And there are stains, fresh ones, and personal items. Jewelry, phones, ID cards. All from this year.
Are there names on the IDs?
Yes, 5 women. All reported missing this summer. I recognize some from news reports. Rachel Miller, Sarah Chen, Tara Wilson. All taken from hiking trails around the lake within the last 3 months.
That means the grandfather didn't do this. He died 6 months ago. It was Alex. Alex has been doing this.
Or Alex and others. The family. There are photos down here, family photos, multiple generations, all posed the same way, by the lake, with trophies.
I see 3 people in the house now. Alex and the older couple. They're setting up something in the living room. Looks like some kind of altar. Ceremonial items.
The journals mention this, the continuation ceremony. When the heir officially takes over, it requires sacrifices. People close to the heir, to prove their commitment.
There's something else. Photos of us. From college. With notes. Evaluations. He's been planning this for years. Since we first became friends.
This can't be happening. This can't be real. This is Alex, our friend. We've known him for years.
I don't think we knew him at all. There's documentation here, family history. They call themselves caretakers of some ancient practice, requiring regular sacrifices to maintain their wealth and power. The property is just a front.
That explains the stipulations in the will, the inheritance dependent on continuing traditions, and why he's not actually demolishing the house. He never was.
There are more cars arriving. 3 more vehicles. Coming up the drive. More family members.
Basement has a whole wall of monitoring equipment. They can see everything on the property. Every room has cameras. They've been watching us this whole time. Even knows I'm down here, probably.
We need to get out, now, before the rest of them arrive. I'm heading for the boathouse, with the key I found. If I can get the boat started.
Wait, I just found something. A tunnel. At the back of the room. Large enough to walk through. It seems to head toward the lake. Maybe an escape route.
The journals mention tunnels, a whole system under the property, used for moving acquisitions. Could lead to safety, or a trap.
I'm trapped upstairs. Alex is searching the rooms, methodically, getting closer. He's talking to someone about beginning the preparations and securing the subjects.
I'm going to follow this tunnel, see where it leads, maybe find a way out, to get help.
I can see the boathouse from here, but there are people. 2 men I don't recognize. Standing guard, can't get to the boat.
I'm still in the hidden closet. With the journals, I found lists of family properties. This isn't their only location. They have houses all over the country, all near remote lakes or forests, all with the same purpose.
This tunnel is definitely used. Footprints in the dust, recent ones. It branches off, multiple directions. I'm marking my path so I don't get lost.
I hear Alex, right outside my hiding spot. He's talking. I know you're in there, Danielle. It's time to join the others. For the ceremony.
Danielle, run. Find another way out. Break a window if you have to.
Danielle, are you there? Danielle?
The tunnel leads to, oh God, it opens into a room under one of the outbuildings. There are more processing stations and cages. I think I hear someone. There's faint crying. Someone's still alive down here.
There are people searching the grounds with dogs and lights. I'm running for the woods. If I can reach the road, maybe.
James, I found something about the tunnel system. It connects all buildings and the lake. There should be an exit point near the old boat dock on the north side, away from the main house.
I found it. The tunnel map on the wall. I can see the exit. I'm going to try to reach it and get help. If you don't hear from me in an hour, assume the worst.
I got away, barely, hiding in boathouse crawl space. He searched the room but didn't find me. Everyone check in. Where are you?
Woods behind property, near the old fence line, trying to circle back to the road. They have people searching everywhere.
Still in hidden closet. They've searched this room twice. Haven't found my hiding spot yet. Alex keeps talking about preparation time. Says we need to be ready by midnight.
In tunnel system. Found junction point. Can access multiple buildings from here, including boathouse. Danielle, I might be right below you.
Alex is completely different now. His whole demeanor changed. When those people arrived, more formal, using strange terminology.
Talking about honoring the legacy. I saw him when he came outside. It's like he put on a mask. Different posture, different voice. Called the older man Elder Vincent. They discussed quality of selections. They meant U.S.
According to these journals, the ceremony requires all family members to witness the heir's first processing. That's why they're all arriving. For Alex's initiation, using us as his first victims.
I have a plan. The tunnels connect everything. If we can all reach the tunnel system, we can get to the north exit. It's unguarded. They don't expect us to know about it.
How do we all get to the tunnels? Without being caught?
Entrance points in. Main house basement. Hidden panel in library. Trapdoor in boathouse. Danielle, check under the workbench for a metal ring in the floor.
I see it. Hidden under a rug. How did you know? Never mind. I'm opening it now.
I can't get back to the house. Too many people searching. I'll try to make it to the road. Get help. There's a ranger station 5 miles north.
I found a floor panel in the back of this closet. It leads down. Looks like another tunnel access. Going to try it.
Perfect. Everyone use the tunnels. Meet at junction point B3. I've marked it with chalk. From there, we can reach the north exit together.
I'm in the tunnel. It's dark. Using phone light. Which way to the junction?
Turn right. Follow pipe along ceiling. About 100 yards, then left at Fork. I'll wait at Junction.
I'm in too. These tunnels are old, but well-maintained. Reinforced walls, electric conduit. They've been using these for decades.
I found an old gate in the fence line, but there's a padlock. Trying to break it. Wait, I hear dogs getting closer. They're tracking me.
I see your chalk mark, James. Almost at the junction. Wait, I hear voices.
Coming from behind me. Someone else is in the tunnels. Hide. Press against wall. Turn off phone light. They'll pass by. Then continue to Junction.
I've reached some kind of room. In the tunnels. There are supplies here. Maps, radios, weapons. I'm going to grab what I can.
They're getting closer. Dogs are barking. I see flashlights. Have to move deeper into woods. We'll try to lose them in the ravine.
2 men just passed. Didn't see me. They're carrying something. Looks like ceremonial robes. And some kind of tools. Heading toward the house.
I'm at the Junction. Danielle, I see your light. Megan, hurry. We need to move quickly before they realize we're in the tunnels.
Hello, friends. I see you've discovered my grandfather's tunnels. Impressive, though I expected James to find them first. Always the explorer, always supporting others. That's why you were selected, for your loyalty.
Alex, please. This isn't you. You don't have to do this. Let us go. We won't tell anyone.
But Megan, this is me, the real me. The me I was always meant to be. Grandfather saw it, even when I was young. The potential. That's why he chose me, over all other family members, to continue the legacy.
You're sick. Your whole family is sick. Those women in the photos. All those missing persons. That was you?
Not just me. A family tradition. Dating back generations. A sacred duty. And tonight, you all get to be part of it. The ceremony begins at midnight, and I know exactly where each of you is. The tunnels are wired with sensors, and I've been tracking your phones since you arrived. I should thank you all for making this so much easier by separating yourselves and documenting your locations through these helpful messages.
Alex, why are you doing this? We're your friends. We've known you for years.
Friends, yes, that's why you were chosen. The ceremony requires personal sacrifice. People the heir truly cares about to prove commitment to family traditions.
You're insane. Your whole family is insane. What kind of sick tradition is this?
Sick? No, sacred. Our family has maintained the caretaker legacy for over 2 centuries, each generation selecting an heir who must continue the practice through ritual sacrifice.
What practice? What are you taking care of? What is this all for?
The hunger, the need, that's what we maintain, what we feed, in exchange for prosperity, power, longevity. Did you never wonder how our family fortunes survived? How we thrived through depression, recession, war, while others failed?
So this is about money? You're killing people for money?
Not just money, connection to something ancient, something hungry, something that lives in these waters, that has blessed our family for generations, in exchange for proper tribute.
The lake, the rituals at the water. You're saying something lives in the lake that you feed people to?
So clinical, Megan. Always analyzing. That's why you were selected. Your analytical mind, your attention to detail. Each of you was chosen for specific qualities. Tyler for his impulsivity, Danielle for her skepticism, James for his loyalty. The perfect balance for a proper ceremony.
You've been planning this for years, since college. When you first brought us here, you were evaluating us.
Of course. The selection process is methodical. Grandfather taught me well how to identify ideal candidates, how to build trust, how to prepare them. The food you've eaten this weekend contains special preparations from family recipes to make the transition smoother.
The preparations in the journals. You've been drugging us? That's why we feel disoriented. Why we can't think clearly.
Very good, James. Always putting pieces together, supporting others. The perfect loyal friend. Did you enjoy the tunnel system? Grandfather spent decades perfecting it for efficient processing, and now the family has gathered to witness my initiation, my continuation of traditions.
The people who arrived, they're all part of this? Your entire family?
The caretaker branch. Not everyone with the Murphy name, only those selected, those worthy, those who understand the responsibility, the honor, the necessity.
How many others? How many families like yours? How many lakes?
Clever Megan, always seeing connections. There are others, other families, other waters, other hungers. We maintain contact, share techniques, ensure the practice continues, across the country, across centuries.
You won't get away with this. People know we're here. They'll look for us. They'll find evidence.
Like the others, the dozens who disappear yearly, in these remote areas, never to be found, my family has perfected this process. For generations, the authorities suspect nothing. The property records hide everything. The waters erase all evidence.
I'm at the north exit. I can see the road. I'm getting out, getting help.
No, James, you're not. Look to your left. That's Uncle Vincent. And Cousin Michael. They've been waiting at the exit. since you entered the tunnels. They're looking forward to meeting you.
This can't be happening. Not Alex, not our friend.
I am still your friend. In fact, you should be honored to be part of my initiation, my continuation, the greatest expression of our friendship. Now, the time for texting is over. The preparation ritual begins. Oh look, they've found Tyler. He'll be the first. The ceremony begins soon. I'll see you all at the lake.
James, are you there? I heard shouting near the north exit.
I'm here. Had to run. They were waiting. Like Alex said, 2 men, but I got past them. In the darkness.
Where are you now? I'm still in the tunnels, hidden in a side passage. I can hear them searching.
I'm in the tunnel section beneath the east property. There's another exit, not on their maps. Found markings from previous victims, scratched into the wall, arrows pointing to escape route.
Can you get out? Is it guarded?
Working on it. It's blocked. Some debris, but I can dig through. These tunnels are extensive. They go beyond the property, connect to neighboring land.
The journals mentioned that, how the family owns all surrounding properties, under different names. It's all one big compound. Have you heard from Megan or Tyler?
Nothing from Megan, but I heard them talking. They caught Tyler, taking him to the preparation room. We don't have much time. Once they're done with him, they'll intensify the search for us.
I'm going to try to reach the boathouse, through the tunnels, maybe find a way across the lake. Did you see any boats when you were outside?
Small rowboat on far side of dock, away from main boathouse. Might be our best chance. But they have people watching the water, with lights and something else. Something in the water. I saw movement, not natural.
Could be boats or machinery. Don't start thinking like them. We need clear heads.
No, this was different. Like Alex said, something in the lake. I saw it breaching the surface. Multiple locations, responding to someone on shore. One of the family members, making some kind of offering. At the water's edge.
Focus, James. We need to get help. How far to the nearest property? That isn't owned by them?
According to markers in tunnel, about 3 miles east, through dense forest. If we can get out without being spotted, we might make it.
I found something. In the wall. A hidden panel, with names carved inside. Dozens of names. And dates. Going back decades. All women. All with the word processed next to them.
They've been doing this for generations. The hunting seasons. Right under everyone's noses. But we're different. We're for the continuation ceremony. More significant. That's why the whole family gathered.
I hear someone coming. In the tunnel. Footsteps. Getting closer.
Hide. Turn off your light. Stay silent. Don't even breathe.
It's Alex. He's with someone, an older man. They're discussing the preparations, saying Tyler is ready, that they're looking for me next. They're carrying something. Looks like ceremonial robes and tools. I can't see clearly.
Stay hidden. Don't move. Wait until they pass. Then head east, through Tunnel Junction C, toward the marker I left. A chalk X. That leads to the exit I found.
They stopped, right near me. The older man is showing Alex something. A book, ancient looking. They're reading from it, some kind of chant or prayer, in a language I don't recognize. Alex is repeating the words.
I've cleared the debris, found the exit. It opens into the woods, away from the main property. I can see lights from a distant building. Might be help? I'm going to try to reach it.
They're moving again, continuing down the tunnel, toward the lake access. I'll wait till they're gone, then follow your directions. To the exit.
Be careful if you hear anything. Anything at all. Just freeze. They seem to sense movement. More than see it.
They're gone. I'm moving now. Toward Junction C. I see your marker. Almost there. Wait, what was that? Something's in the tunnel with me. Not human. Moving strangely. On the walls. Oh God. It's coming toward me. James, help.
Danielle? Danielle? Are you there? What's happening? Danielle? 911. This is an emergency. My name is James Wilson. I'm at Murphy Lake Property, 428 Northridge Access Road. People are being held captive. Lives in danger. Need immediate police response.
This is 911 dispatch. Can you provide more details about your emergency? What is your current location?
I escaped from the property. In the woods now, running east. My friends are still inside, being held against their will by the Murphy family for some kind of ritual sacrifice. Please send help now.
Sir, I need you to calm down. Are you safe at your current location? Can you describe what's happening?
Not safe. They're hunting me. Multiple people. With dogs and weapons. I'm sending my location. The Murphy family is abducting and killing people. There's evidence at the lake house of multiple murders dating back decades.
I've dispatched officers to your location. ETA 25 minutes. Please stay on this chat if possible. Can you tell me how many people are involved?
At least 10 family members, plus Alex Murphy, our friend who brought us here, under false pretenses, to continue their family tradition by sacrificing us. They already have Tyler. I can't reach Danielle anymore. Megan went silent an hour ago. I'm the only one left.
How many people are being held? Are there any other potential victims?
At least 3 of my friends, and possible other women. I heard sounds, like someone else being held captive, in the underground tunnel system. The property has hidden rooms, tunnels connecting buildings. There's a processing room in the basement, with restraints and tools, and evidence from previous victims.
Officers have been updated with this information. Can you send any photo evidence, if available, without putting yourself at risk?
I took pictures of the basement room and journals they kept, documenting their hunting seasons. This family has been abducting women for generations, and now they're doing some kind of initiation ceremony, using us as sacrifices.
I've forwarded these images to responding officers. State police are also being notified. Please find secure cover if possible, and maintain silent mode.
I can hear the dogs. Getting closer, I'm hiding in a ravine, about 2 miles east of the property. They're coming from multiple directions. I think they know these woods, every hiding place, every escape route. The light I saw, it wasn't help. It's another Murphy property.
Stay hidden. Officers are approaching from the southeast. ETA now 18 minutes. Can you remain concealed until then?
I'll try, but they're closing in. You need to know. The Murphy family owns everything in this area, under different names. It's all one compound. They've been doing this for generations, taking people for something in the lake. They call themselves caretakers, and Alex's initiation ceremony is happening at midnight. My friends don't have much time.
James, are you still there? James?
They're here. I can see flashlights. Dogs are close. I'm going to hide my phone under these rocks with the evidence. If I don't make it, the photos are proof. The Murphy family, their lake house, the tunnels, the basement, the journals. Stop them before they do this again. Tell our families we didn't just disappear. We were taken by Alex, by all of them. They're almost here. I have to go. Please find my friends before midnight, before the ceremony, before.
James, we have your location. Help is coming. James?
Elder Vincent, the preparations are complete. All 4 subjects secured, ready for the continuation ceremony, as tradition requires.
Well done, Alexander. Your grandfather would be proud. The family is assembled at the sacred shore. The hunger stirs in the waters, awaiting your offering.
The impulsive one has been prepared, as the first tribute, his essence properly extracted. The analytical one follows, then the skeptic, saving the loyal one for culmination, as the texts prescribe.
You have studied well, following the exact sequence. How did they respond to revelation? Was their fear worthy?
Beyond expectations.
Their realization of my true nature created perfect terror, the betrayal aspect, particularly potent, the loyal one especially. His disbelief was exquisite. As grandfather predicted, the caretaker council is impressed with your methodical approach, the selection quality, the preparation execution. Your grandfather chose correctly in naming you his heir.
Thank you, Elder Rebecca. I have studied the family ways since childhood. Each lesson, each observation, each hunting season to prepare for this moment.
The property transfer documents have been prepared. Upon successful completion of tonight's ceremony, you will be granted full inheritance. All Murphy holdings, all family accounts, the complete legacy.
The honor overwhelms me. 7 generations of caretakers leading to this night. My initiation, my continuation, my first official offering.
The other branches have been notified. Representatives are present to witness your ascension. The Michigan branch, the Oregon waters, the Mountain Territory, all send their acknowledgement.
The proper respects have been paid to each territory representative. The ancient words exchanged, the blood tokens offered, unity maintained across all caretaker families.
The executor confirms all legal requirements satisfied, the inheritance secured. Upon completion, no complications remain. The property is yours to maintain the tradition for the next generation.
The loyal one attempted escape. As expected, family members retrieved him from the eastern woods. The authorities were contacted, but measures have been taken. Local enforcement redirected, as usual.
The cleansing team stands ready. For post-ceremony preparation, all evidence will be removed. Missing persons reports managed. The usual channels, the usual explanations. Tragic hiking accidents, exposure to elements. Cases quickly closed.
The continuation room is prepared. White stones arranged. Ancient text transcribed. Ceremonial tools blessed. The waters agitated. The hunger responding. All awaits the midnight hour.
Yehanonain, we shall proceed to the shore. The family assembles to witness your transformation from heir to caretaker, from student to master, from observer to provider. The ancient compact renewed.
I have already identified potential candidates for next season's offering. A new group to cultivate, to prepare, to befriend. The cycle continues. As it always has, as it always will.
You truly are your grandfather's heir. The legacy secured through your commitment, through your sacrifice, through your understanding of what must be done.
The hour approaches. I will bring the first tribute to the water's edge. The hunger will be satisfied. The family prosperity ensured for another generation. The continuation begins.